Welcome to Maths and Science by IITian channel. In this lecture, we will be drawing a graph of y is equal to x minus 2b by x cube into e to the power of minus b minus x by x square. In the last class, what we have found is the d by dx of limit n tends to infinity x to the power of n minus a by n square divided by e to the power of x minus b by x square. We have found this value. This value, let us say, a function of x, and we will call it as y. Whatever the answer we have got in the last class, last lecture, I have promised that I will draw a plot of it. That answer is x minus 2b by x cube into e to the power of b minus x by x square. This is the answer. And let us equate it to function x. Let us say it is y or function x, and this is the y axis and this is the x axis or function x axis, y axis or function x, and let us try to draw it. And the graph, because b is, we have taken it as a constant, and by varying the value of the b value, we will get the equation y is equal to function x with different values of b. We will get the graph. For example, b is equal to 1. What happens? Y is equal to x minus 2 by x cube into e to the power of 1 minus x by x square. That means we are varying the constant value b for different values, like b is equal to minus 1 we can assume, b is equal to 0.5 we can assume, b is equal to 1 and b is equal to 2. Whereas y and x are variables, and we will be plotting function x versus x or y versus x with different values of b. This is a typical JEE or JEE advanced level plotting, and try to understand the concepts well, so that this type of plotting, if it comes in your examination, you can do better, or you can do well and you can do correctly. We have to understand the plotting here. In the last class, we have understood how to use the limits and derivatives and get the value of some function x, and we will get the value of d by dx of limit. Limit is inside d by dx. D by dx of limit n tends to infinity x to the power of n minus a by n square divided by e to the power of x minus b by x square. That has given a value as x minus 2b by x cube into e to the power of b minus x by x square, which we have equated to y or some function x, and these are all arbitrary things, from which we have drawn the graph y versus x. Now, how to draw it? Let me show now. What is the question here? Draw or plot where y is equal to d by dx of limit n tends to infinity x to the power of n minus a by n square whole divided by e to the power of x minus b by x square. This is what last class example we have to plot. Last class question we have done up to derivation of this to find y, and we have not proceeded for the plotting. In this lecture we will be proceeding for the plotting. Solution: y is equal to d by dx of limit n to the limit n tends to infinity, x to the power of n minus a by n square divided by e to the power of x minus b by x square. This value we have already found out in the last lecture. Please see the last lecture. And this value is nothing but x minus 2b by x cube. Y is equal to x minus 2b by x cube into e to the power of b minus x by x square. B minus x by x square. This is the value. To find the roots, we have to make the function equal to 0. That is x minus 2b by x cube into e to the power of b minus x by x square is equal to 0. That implies either x minus 2b by x cube is equal to 0 or e to the power of b minus x by x square is equal to 0. That implies x minus 2b is equal to 0 or b minus x by x square into ln e to the base e is equal to ln 0 by taking logarithm on both sides. Ln 0 is undefined, hence this can be struck off. The possibility of this can be struck off. Now, this implies x minus 2b is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 2b. That means at x is equal to 2b, y is equal to 0. At x is equal to 2b, y is equal to 0. What it means? That means at x is equal to 2b, the plot crosses or intersects the x-axis. Please try to understand how to draw the plots. This is x, this is y. Y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 2b. 2b can be here, 2b can be here, 2b can be here, or 2b can be here. Depending upon the value of the b, the x value changes. That implies x is directly proportional to b. X varies on the x value as a root depends upon b value, the chosen b value. Now what we have got, the ultimate assumption is that one is root of the equation implies the curve, the given function curve intersects x-axis at x is equal to b. Second interpretation is x value, the root value depends upon chosen value of b. That means this particular plot will not have a single root. It will have multiple roots and the value of the root will be depending upon the value of the b chosen. Now, for different values of b, let us try to solve this problem. Let us try to plot. I will take one case, remaining cases as per given in the plot, you please do it. I will take cases b is equal to 1. If b is equal to 1, what happens? Y is equal to, what is the value of y? X minus 2 into 1 by x cube into e to the power of 1 minus x by x square. That implies y is equal to x minus 2 by x cube into e to the power of 1 minus x by x square. Now, what is the behavior of it? Let us try to find. This function is undefined. Let us see this function, or y is equal to function x. What are the observations we can make? At x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 minus 2 by 0 cube into e to the power of 1 minus 0 by 0 square. That is equal to minus 2 by 0 cube into e to the power of minus 1 by 0 square, 0 square or 0, 0 only. That implies y is equal to minus 0, minus infinity, 2 by minus 2 by 0 cube is 0, minus 2 by 0 is minus infinity, into e to the power of minus infinity. This is undefined. That means at x is equal to 0, y value is undefined. This is I am talking when I am taking b is equal to 1. Depending upon the value of b you take, you can get the results. At x is equal to 0, it seems there is a singularity. Denominator is 0. And let us say at x is equal to infinity, plus or minus, what happens? Y is equal to minus infinity minus 2 divided by infinity cube into e to the power of 1 minus infinity divided by infinity square. That implies y tends to 0. If you simplify and understand, That implies x is to the x axis, it is asymptotic to x axis. With these observations, let us try to draw what happens for b is equal to 1. This is x, this is y, and when b is equal to 1, x minus 2 by x cube into e to the power of 1 minus x by x square, what happens at x is equal to 0, it is undefined. That means it is asymptotic. And it crosses the line at x is equal to 2b. It crosses x axis at x is equal to 2b. What is b is equal to 1 means? X is equal to 2b means x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2, it crosses x axis. That means the line can be like this. And asymptotic to x axis. We can rather say we cannot keep that much distance. I am only keeping it for your understanding. It should be like this. Asymptotic to x axis. And y is undefined at x is equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, y is undefined. We are unable to define y. Similarly is the case on the other hand side. Y is undefined. Here it is asymptotic. Minus infinity, plus infinity, plus or minus infinity, it is asymptotic. And x is equal to 2, it crosses the x axis, but still it becomes the asymptotic. And y is undefined at x is equal to 0. Y undefined at x is equal to 0. And there is a vertical asymptote. This is how we can draw the graph of the given function. Try to draw the graph for other values and cross check with whatever I have given here. Try to cross check when b is equal to minus 1 how it behaves, when b is equal to 0.5 how it behaves, when b is equal to 1 I have already shown you. And what about when b is equal to 2? B is equal to 1, this one I have already shown you. Now try to find out, and as a homework Please draw the remaining plots and compare with my solution. For B is equal to 0.5, B is equal to -1, B is equal to 2, etc. If you have any doubt, please put it in comments column. I will immediately respond. I will try to respond at the earliest possible. With this, I want to conclude this lecture. And if you feel there is a value addition because of this lecture to you, kindly hype this lecture, kindly share this lecture, kindly subscribe to my channel. Even my channel details kindly share. Maths and Science by IITian. Best of luck to everybody. Thank you for listening to me. Best of luck.